Hi everyone. So today is Thursday, and it's my weigh-in day. It's so early. My daughter came in at like 4:30, so that was great. So I look very tired. But as she was up, I had decided, obviously, to weigh myself first thing in the morning. And I lost 2 pounds. I'm so happy. Obviously moving in the right direction. It's weird because I really didn't think I was doing enough, especially with my diet. I was showing up for the workouts, which probably, I don't know. I don't know. What do you think's harder, showing up for the diet or the workout? I always thought it was the workout that was harder to show up for. But obviously this time I thought it was my diet that was holding me back, and it's no one else's fault, obviously, but my own. But I obviously have done enough this week and lost 2 pounds. I'm just so happy. I'm £8 away from my next target. Oh, I hope I can get there in by the end of August. I mean, that's quite ambitious, but we'll see. I just need to keep going, and obviously it's a real boost when you get to lose anything, whether it's a pound or two, whatever. And £2 is good, really good. And I won't do what I did the week before and put the £2 back on. That was really annoying, and it took me so long to get that £2 off. And then I just had a heavy carb few days, and that's all that did it. It's ridiculous. I don't know how carbs can do that. I do know how it works, but it frustrates me that I didn't go mad. I didn't go overboard, but those extra carbs that I had such a negative effect. And to be honest, good carbs, there's good carbs and bad carbs, obviously. And I obviously had the bad kind, and too much. My portion size of that wasn't good. So yeah, I'm just so pleased, so pleased. And it's looking forward to next week now. I just have to maintain this where I am in terms of the food, what I've been doing with the food, keep that going. And I say a bad day. Yes, I didn't have a bad day. I had a yum yum, which is a donut, sugary donut thing. I had, like I said, a bacon sandwich, which isn't my normal every day, but it wasn't obviously the best thing to be eating. And on thick white bread, it wasn't even like I was trying to be healthy about it. It just, but those things are going to happen, but they don't have to hold you back, and they don't have to stop you losing weight. You can enjoy your food and still lose weight. If I had a bacon sandwich every day, yeah, that wouldn't have a great effect. I mean, not just in terms of putting weight on, but bacon every day is not a good thing to be eating every day, along with thick white bread like 24/7. That's no good either. But it just goes to show in moderation doesn't have an effect. I remember one of the weeks I was trying to lose weight, I'd had a KFC and I was really beating myself up over it. I was like, oh, why did I do that? Yeah, it tasted great at the time and I hadn't had it in so long, but I was really nervous and thought, I've ruined everything I've done this week because of that one meal that I had that was obviously not great calorie wise and fat wise and all the rest of it. And I just assumed I'd ruined it. And then when weighing came, I had lost weight and I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, I had a KFC though. It doesn't make sense. But that might have been a week where I'd done a bit more in terms of my exercise as well. So I must have obviously burnt off the food because I was doing a bit more in terms of exercise as well. If that had been a normal meal, I wouldn't have needed to have lost so much or worked as hard, because obviously KFC has, I don't even want to know how many calories KFC has, especially when I go in, because I like to have a lot. But yeah, no, oh my God, I'm so happy. Just hope I can continue the rhythm of it now and not. I mean, I don't know how often you hit plateaus, but that 2 month plateau was soul destroying and so frustrating. And then you do feel like giving up. You're like, well, my body's not letting me do it anymore, so I might as well just stop. But it just shows you can push through that barrier there and continue. Like it doesn't have to end. You just have to mix up what you're doing, slightly adjust your diet again, mix up your workout routine. So the Pilates was obviously hitting a point it wasn't going to do anymore for me. So then I had to do the dumbbell workouts and the cardio, low impact cardio stuff, which has really kick-started it back again. Thank God. Oh God, yeah, I'm just so happy. Oh, and I'm on the right track for my dress. Yeah, I realised in the last video I put a comment under it before, but I mentioned about a wedding and a dress, and I watched it back and I thought, hang on, now it's kind of giving the impression that it's my wedding. No, it's not my wedding. I am just a guest, but I haven't been to a wedding in forever. I'm not married, but I haven't been to an occasion like that for a long time. And the last time I did, I wore this cocktail dress, and it was the last one in a size 12, a UK size 12. And I got it because I love the style of it, everything. And I think the next size up was a 16, so it would have been too big if I'd gone a 16. And I got it and I wore it, and it fit. It just sort of fit. It wasn't, I didn't feel like it was too tight, but it was snug, quite snug. And it had a zip at the back, and I wore it and it was fine. But unfortunately, I don't actually know when during the process of the wedding, but I had a massive split in the back just next to the zip, where me compacted in and sitting down for however long, just the pressure of it couldn't take the pressure of my fat basically bulging up against the back of it. And I had a big, I'm glad I realised, I don't know if I realised too late, or it's only that I still thought, I touched my back and I was like, oh my God. And that was quite a moment to think, I've split a dress in public. That's not a great feeling. Thankfully by then it was dark, no one probably noticed. It was a black dress, so I borrowed my partner's blazer or suit jacket, whatever, and I could cover it, thankfully. But yeah, that wasn't a happy feeling to have split my dress. And again, that didn't do enough to sort me out then. That was like a good few years ago now. And yeah, you'd think incidents like that would shame you into thinking, that shouldn't be happening. I shouldn't be bursting out of my clothes, quite literally. But no, it didn't do anything. I carried on eating like a pig and just chalked it down to the fact that, this dress says it's a size 12. I bet it's not a proper size 12. And no, you make excuses for yourself. It's terrible. But yeah, I've got 3 dresses from Shine. I don't actually know how you're supposed to say it. I think it's Shine. Because I didn't want to spend a fortune, and at least this way I got to buy a few dresses that would have cost me the price of one. I've got a plum coloured one, I've got a burnt orange coloured, and a light green colour. Very different in colours, and they're also quite different in style. The plum one is quite, yeah, it's quite straight down. They're all relatively fitted, but they flow out. Because now I have lost a bit of weight, I'm quite happy to have it a little bit fitted. I'm not like slinky in it or anything. I don't think so anyway. But I might do a little Shine review of those dresses and show you, and maybe you can tell me what one you think looks best. I feel like I'm definitely going with the green. I do like the burnt orange one. I'm just not sure. I think the pale green, the plum one is nice, it is, but I don't like, there is a slit in it at the back, like a little slit just by the legs at the bottom, and I think it would be better on the side or at the front, and I just feel like it's a bit too pencily at the front because of the way the slit sits at the back. It just doesn't let the dress flow really. But yeah, they're all fine dresses, like they're perfectly fine to wear. But I might show you what they're like soon when I get the time to actually stand and show you, and then yeah, you can let me know what you think of it. But oh, happy Thursday! Like, this is good. This is good. And I was really beating myself up, and I was really convinced I hadn't done enough this week. But it just shows you, like, you know, you don't know. And it's weird. Like, I know I feel a bit slimmer, but that doesn't always mean anything. I've woke up feeling so slim before, and I think, oh, that's it. I've done it. Oh, look how thin I feel today. And then I get on the scales and I haven't actually moved it, or I've actually gained a pound. So it's weird. Like, I'll always go by how you feel. Yeah, go. You know, don't keep going for the sake of looking at a number on a scale. I'm not. You know, I as much as I have a bit of a target weight, I'm not hanging myself up over it. I'm still not sure. I need to reach the next step, which is 140 pounds, to see how I feel. If I think I want to go a little bit further than that. I am 5'3", so you know, for some people that weight would be too low, but it really depends on your size, like how tall you are, as to what weight would suit you. And I'm pretty sure when I was at my sort of slimmest ever, this is before kids, I'm pretty sure I was like 9.5 stone. And it's weird looking back, because that looks quite slim. Healthy slim, by the way, not bony slim. And I can't believe years ago I used to think that was big. I used to think I was fat. Don't know why. It obviously must have been society back then, like, you know, the noughties area might have been, skinny was everywhere, like bony skinny was everywhere. Maybe that's why I felt like I was fat. But it's weird, isn't it, how you see yourself? And today's like, if my 20-year-old self was looking at me now, they'd probably be like, oh, like, you know, you're big. Strange, very strange. But yeah, it is all about how you're feeling. And right now I feel really happy, and I can see my body's going in the right direction, shape wise, definition wise. Like, I'm definitely getting somewhere with these workouts. And like I said, even if it doesn't feel like you're having a workout, you are. 10 minutes is perfectly fine for someone who's never done it or is just getting back into it. 10 minutes a day is all you need, or every other day. Just start off as slow as you need and build it. And now I'm getting to the point where I can do 20 minutes quite comfortably. Before, the 10 was terrible. I was like really struggling. And I felt like, oh my God, how do people do these 30-minute workouts and 40-minute workouts? And, you know, I felt so weak. And my arms are, you know, I'm getting some actual muscle in my upper body. Like, I can actually do things with my arms now. I wasn't just relying on the fact I'm picking up a baby all the time. You get used to that weight really quick. That's why you don't. I mean, yeah, it probably helps a bit, but it doesn't. I'm so tired. So tired. And I would go back to sleep, but I can still hear my daughter in her bedroom. So oh, I tried to put her back to bed, and she's having a party in there, so that's good. So yeah, I'll have to stay up and just be a long day. But it's a good day today, and I'm not going to celebrate by having a cake or whatever. I'm going to just continue on the path of this diet. Oh God, yeah, I'm just so happy. Honestly, can't believe it. Oh, like, the losing weight isn't guaranteed, obviously. It's all about the work you put in, and it proves to me that I am doing the work. And it's that validation you need, that you are doing the right thing and you're heading in the right direction that you want to head in. So yeah, and like, I mean, I'm obviously very happy now. Had the scales not gone anywhere and stayed as it was, yeah, it would have been a bit disappointing, but I would have still have been like, okay, that's fine. And if I'd gained a pound or whatever, again, it would have been disappointing, but I'd already set myself up to think I had already gained. So I wasn't in a position of being mega disappointed and feeling bad about myself. I have told myself throughout this process, don't feel bad. You have a hectic life. It's impressive you're even doing what you're doing, and you're increasing the time you're doing these things as well. So I'm actually adding more stress to myself by doing these things, but it's impressive. I'm getting through it, and I'm still able to show up, get things done with a very busy family life. Oh God, yeah, I'm just elated, and the more I do, the better I'm gonna feel in my dress when I wear it in a month. Oh my God, it's in a month. Wow, I've got 4 weeks until this wedding, and I can't fall off now. I don't, and I haven't seen some of these people in quite a while, so they've only seen like the front version of me. So it'll be nice to go and see people, and they can see that, oh wow, like you've changed. Like, yeah, I have, and I feel better, I look better. I'm not, bursting out of my clothes like I was a few years ago. Or even, last year. I mean, all right, fair enough. I'd had a baby. I was heavily pregnant halfway through the year. I had her in September, early September. So, and you say baby weight. I mean, I really didn't put that much weight on with her because I was sick all the time. I had the sick I can't remember what it's called, whatever Kate Middleton had, not on her scale, but I had it, and I was sick every day. There was something that made me sick every day. I had a few bites of something, and I threw up with no warning. You don't even get, I didn't even know that was possible, to not even feel sick before you're sick. It literally just came out, and that would happen a lot, and I was scared to eat. It made me scared to eat, but I was then worried, I'm pregnant, I need to eat. So you're eating, but you're scared, and it's ridiculous. And that's another reason why I wanted, that's probably made the decision as well to be the last baby, because I don't want to go through that again. That was really hard. And I obviously have my 2 children to deal with as well. No, it's too hard. But she's the loveliest little thing. She was the worst pregnancy, the best birth, and she's just the happiest little baby. She's been the happiest out of the 3. It's weird, isn't it? Weird how it all works. But I'm so happy, and I hope whoever's on a journey, whether you're starting or whether you're still in it, keep going. It's so worth doing. It really is. And I do feel like my mental health has improved a bit since doing it. I really do think I don't feel as in the fog of it, where I'm just looking at myself so negatively all the time. Every time I walk past the mirror, I'd avoid it. I wouldn't look in the mirror for ages. Rarely look in the mirror because I hated what I saw. Hated it. And if I ever caught a glimpse, I try not to suck in the belly and just try and fool myself that I wasn't as big as I was. And yeah, no, it's nice. It's so nice, and support whoever's on a journey, because it's hard, and you deserve the recognition for what you're doing. Even if you feel like you didn't show up, you did. If you did even 1 workout in a week when you're used to doing 3, you've done 1. You might not have done as many as you'd have liked to have done, but you have still done something. Doing anything is better than doing nothing. And that's where I've gone wrong before. I've put too much pressure on doing everything all at once. Oh, well, I have to do 4 workouts a week. It has to be an hour long each time. And then if I haven't even done one of them or half of one of them, I instantly feel like a failure. You're not. Absolutely not. And I hate that it's taken me this long to get there, but I'm there. It doesn't matter. I mean, you've realised it now. That's it. That's my life changed. And it is. And I can't wait to see what I'm like at the end of the year. Or I say end of the year, it's nearly a year. Because January is when I started, so I might as well leave it to the year. But I'm so excited to do that year comparison when I get there, because that's going to really show just how hard. I mean, I can see it now, like I said in the pictures. You can see from the short I've done, my face difference alone, what I was to what I am now. Again, that doesn't seem like much, but it counts for everything. So yeah, next video will probably be either the Shein dress review, which is 3 dresses from Shein for wedding guest dresses, and then maybe after that the Tymo hair curler review. So stay along, like, comment, share, subscribe, let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what you think about the dresses when I do the video next. I'll probably be tomorrow, hopefully, because my son's at his camp, so I might have some time tomorrow to do that. But yeah, thank you for watching if you've watched, and I will see you tomorrow.